Coming up on Mountain News this morning, an Eastern Kentucky Medical Center celebrates the opening of its latest expansion, and an Eastern Kentucky county receives some funding in order to improve drinking water for people in our region.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good Friday morning to you. It's just before 5 o'clock, and we are so happy it's Friday. I'm Dakota Makris. Thanks for joining us. And also joining us is our favorite morning forecaster, Brandon Robinson. And Brandon, I am on one this morning. I mean, just keep on going. Doesn't stop talking.
I'm just curious to see what else is going to come through the course of the morning. What's going to come out of your mouth through the course of the morning. So I'm ready for the ride. I'm ready for this journey, and I'm going to try to keep up with you, keep along with you. But this morning, it is a bit cooler in spots because we had those clear skies overnight. Temperatures anywhere between the 30s, 40s, and even low 50s out there this morning, except Jackson is the only low 50 for now, and they're heading downward. So I'd say we'll be in the 30s and 40s before too long. A lot of the mid to upper 30s there across the region, some low to mid 40s, but you got Pikeville at 49, Jackson at 51, and at Logan at 48. So coffee meter, a normal day for the most part, maybe a little extra in some of those cooler spots. And as we take a look at the out-the-door forecast, an absolutely gorgeous day to get this Friday and this weekend underway. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, but the London Corbin Airport got to 70 yesterday, so it would not surprise me if somebody makes a run again today. Dakota?
All right, Brandon, thank you. Well, Hawaii is the 5th state now reporting cases of the new COVID Omicron variant. Meanwhile, Kentucky passed 11,000 total deaths Thursday. The state reported 2,841 new cases, bringing our statewide case total to 792,015. Now, we had 40 new deaths, putting the Commonwealth above the 11,000 mark with 11,027 total deaths. And the positivity rate continues to tick up, now sitting at 9.2%. You can always find the latest COVID-19 information over on WYMT.com. Appalachian Regional Healthcare recently purchased Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center in Johnson County. After the purchase, ARH employees and officials came together to welcome their new employees and celebrate the new addition with a meet and greet across the street at the Ramada. Now, this addition is the 14th hospital in ARH's system, and officials say it is a wonderful opportunity for growth.
We're excited to be able to expand our services in what we call the Big Sandy region. So this extends our footprint that we've had in Floyd County now over into Johnson County, and we're also in Tug Valley. So we now have an integrated healthcare delivery system across the Big Sandy region.
Now, officials say they are excited to add the 250 new employees to the ARH family. Pikeville Medical Center is celebrating the opening of its latest expansion while breaking ground on something new. Officials celebrated the grand opening of the Children's Hospital yesterday before putting a spotlight on cancer care with the groundbreaking for the Leonard Lawson Cancer Center expansion. President and CEO Donovan Blackburn says the growth is monumental for not only PMC but the region as a whole.
The reality of it is that unfortunately our part of the country has some of the unhealthiest people in the nation, and this is changing that. This is allowing us not only to treat them, but to offer educational components of it too.
The Children's Hospital opened on the 2nd floor of PMC. The Cancer Center expansion will be on the 11th floor. A partnership in Eastern Kentucky is creating a pathway for nursing students to graduate debt-free. Our Zach Hawk has more on how several groups plan to tackle the nursing shortages here in the mountains.
Governor Andy Beshear joined University of Pikeville President Dr. Burton J. Webb and Pikeville Medical Center President and CEO Donovan Blackburn in announcing the Rural Health Nursing Fellowship.
It's our staff that makes it work. They're the ones that are wearing masks 12 hours a day, working 4 to 5 shifts, plenty of overtime. They're taking care of their communities, not just here, but across the nation.
You can now earn a 2-year associate degree from UPike and graduate debt-free by making a commitment to work at PMC.
Our problem is that there's this huge thing called a pandemic that swept our country. There was already a nursing shortage, and this aspirated that.
Officials say this partnership creates an opportunity for education and employment in a career path benefiting the people of the region.
There are over 1,000 openings in Eastern Kentucky with good pay. As your governor, what I wouldn't do to attract a new industry that has 1,000 jobs at that pay.
Governor Beshear adds that the state is ready to be a good partner for this cause.
This isn't just the right thing for our healthcare system, it's the right thing for our people. It's how we get people of this region into good jobs, being able to stay in this region and to be able to take care of one another.
Those interested in the fellowship can find more information through the Elliott School of Nursing. In Pikeville, Zach Hawk, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, now the governor says he would like to see more partnerships like UPike and PMC across the Commonwealth, calling them, quote, game changers for young people, for industries, for communities, and for all of Kentucky, end quote. Now, the governor also awarded $2.1 million in water infrastructure funding to Pike County yesterday. Pikeville and Elkhorn City will split the award on 3 projects to deliver clean drinking water and improve sewer and water systems throughout the county. Now, the funding comes from the Better Kentucky Plan's $250 million cleaner water program.
Clean drinking water is a basic human right that everybody deserves, to have those water lines to their home, and your difference in standard of living. Having that right sanitary sewer system makes an enormous difference in your family and in your kids' lives.
Officials estimate that the cleaner water program will create nearly 3,800 jobs across the Commonwealth. University economists say Kentucky agriculture appears poised to reap record-setting cash receipts this year. The University of Kentucky ag economists say the upturn is fueled by strong crop yields and surging grain exports. They say Kentucky's horse industry had a strong performance and livestock producers benefited from high global demand for meat. Agriculture endured some bumpy seasons of global trade flights and slumping commodity prices, but this year, the economists say Kentucky farm cash receipts are projected to exceed $6.7 billion. Thank you so much for getting your Friday morning started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we come back, authorities down in South America discover a large group of creepy crawly stowaways. Ooh, my, we'll have those details when we come back.
Nope, no thank you. First part of the weekend looks amazing weather-wise, but some big changes are on the way by the end of it. The latest forecast, about 3 minutes.